Hey,
What do you mean?
he basically...
Well, it's not.
True.
Thanks.
Oh,
What are you getting at?
I know but things are different.
Yeah.
No problem.
It's a man who might be saying farewell to SmackDown here tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 199 pounds, the Relentless Richard!
He's got to have a lot of emotions as he walks toward the ring. He really built his name here on SmackDown, so it must feel bittersweet if this really is goodbye.
He's a competitor, Saxton, and if he truly is the #1 pick at the draft next week, it's because he worked hard here on SmackDown to earn it. Bittersweet, maybe, but also justified and well-deserved.
Oh, great. It's The Miz.
While Miz's opponent wants to showcase himself before the draft, you got to think he also wouldn't mind getting a few last shots in on the A-lister as well.
For sure, Cole. During Miz's stint as SmackDown General Manager, it seems like he was more interested in making enemies than matches.
I don't think it was intentional, Corey. Some superstars are naturally gifted potential top draft picks. The Miz is a naturally gifted nuisance. Oh, man. Ooh, sharp kick. Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, what a kick.
Good defense there. Single leg knee strike from The Miz. Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
Whoa, just floating through the air. Transition right into the pin. A kick out after one. Not the worst idea going for a pin there, but it's close.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. One step ahead there.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Well, that is a sign that definitely gets the point across.
Ripped all the way up into a spine buster.
Whoa, hold up out of nowhere!
And a good strong kick out there.
Not even a 2 count for him.
Big forearm. Fires back with a knee across the midsection.
Nasty knee.
Oh, the elbow drop, knee crusher.
And again. Ruthless. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Devastating kick. Ooh. Oh, kick connects. And Miz got really caught by what would be a crucial bit of offense there.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
2. He kicks out at 2.
He just won't give up.
Oh. Bam! Spine buster. You can see the dismay on the face of The Miz.
You got to wonder, what does this do to Miz's confidence?
Big knee to stop the maneuver.
Opportunity now for Miz to... Floats over.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. Crucial moment for Miz.
And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here is your winner, the Relentless Richard!
And that is exactly why everyone's been talking about this guy going number one. He made The Miz look like an amateur out there.
I don't know if I...
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this SmackDown superstar will be changing brands as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected at #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here on Raw? Maybe I would have been better off staying on SmackDown.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened to...
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagine draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because I've been put in charge of booking the matches.
Congrats.
You should be congratulating yourself.
I appreciate it, Troy.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a...
You're the best. Thanks so much.
And here comes tonight's sacrificial lamb.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck!
Lots of confidence for someone who's always destined to rack up L's.
That's not always true. What if the GM puts...
The first overall draft pick is ready for action.
And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 199 pounds, the relentless Richard!
It's great to hear the crowd give this superstar the reception he deserves, especially after what happened last week.
Absolutely, Saxton. That unexpected attack might have spoiled his draft night, but tonight he's got a chance to make his own lasting impression.
A new era for Raw, and its top draft pick starts right now.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Wow. Great athleticism.
Oh. He manages to slip out of the way.
Big boot.
Vicious.
Swats him away to get out of danger. Oh, that hurt. That'll ring your bell.
Locking up.
Being pushed aside and forced into the corner.
Oh!
With the stun.
Reversal. Going for the pin early. Lifts up the shoulder.
Way too soon for him to be thinking about a pin.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Crank in the head.
Escape that in a hurry.
What a knockout punch! Oh, man.
Back and forth we go. Oh, ouch.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Boom.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Boom.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. And just like that, the scales are imbalanced. Arm wringer. Ooh, wasn't expecting that.
Falcon arrow. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game.
Buck comes right back at him.
Oh, the knees! Oh, do you hear that?
Moonsault! Ooh!
He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming.
Full Nelson applied.
Into a sit-out facebuster.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 199 pounds, the Relentless Richard!
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Wow.
Looks like they're looking for a cloverleaf.
Into a backbreaker. Fantastic.
Ooh! Oh, D'Angelo anticipated that.
Oh, a huge double stomp to the core.
Springboard. And a breathtaking double jump tornado.
He saw that being telegraphed.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Ooh!
Boom, one step ahead there.
As their opponent trapped double underhook into a neck breaker.
And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping.
Nothing unexpected. He knows he has a huge challenge in front of him.
Both wrists captured, and that was nasty.
The roundhouse connects.
Double springboard moonsault.
Boom. And a kick.
Able to slip out of that one. He's able to slip away from that.
Explodes through the chest with the stomp.
Bam! Connects on the kick. Tony timed that one.
There's a special word that I can't say on air for that type of slap.
Hey, keep things teen for teen, Corey.
Ooh!
Floats over into the Liger Pod.
That could be curtains for Tony.
Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that... Launching. 5-star frog splash!
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? And a kick out at 2.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them. And now looking even worse for wear.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now. Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
No. Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
And all around.
From the top. Oh!
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting. From the middle row.
And just planting them with that DDT there. Oh, and he stops that offense.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing Tony needed.
Tony showing it's not a time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
Ah, that got turned around on D'Angelo. He's left wide open here.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
These attacks are starting to impact him.
And D'Angelo made sure his opponent paid up with that offense. Uh-oh, up across the shoulders.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
That's got to be the end.
There's 2. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.